Namaskar, this is Sanchari here. I hope you all are fine and doing your work in a productive way. Now tell me, how many among us like to keep pet? I hope all of us. Right? I do. What do you prefer as pet? Here, definitely our opinion will differ because some prefer cat, some prefer dog, some like horses, and some like to keep bird as a pet. But definitely, with the consent of our parents, we should keep it. Now, explain the line, what shall you sow, so shall you reap. Here, in this line, it says that we should always try to do good to others, maybe to animals or man. If we are kind, they will also be kind to us, because a man is known for its good deeds, like a tree is known by its leaves and its fruits. So today we are going to read a story about such honest and hardworking farmer and his dog. The title of the story is The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. It was written by William Elliot Griffiths. It's a Japanese tale. So I'm going to narrate you the summary of the first part. The story is about an old couple whose only pet was a little dog. They had no children, so they loved it as their own baby. The couple fed the pet with tidbits of fishes from their own chopsticks. The old man was a rice farmer who worked hard from morning till evening. The dog followed him every day. The old fellow was so kind to everything that he even used to feed the birds. One day, the Muko, the name of the dog they have kept, came to the old man and took him to a place where the animal began scratching. When the old man struck his hoe in the earth, he found a pile of gold and he became rich. The couple bought a piece of land and made a feast to their friends. There lived a wicked old couple in the same village who always used to kick the dogs whenever any passed their houses. Hearing of their neighbor's good luck, they took the dog to their garden, hoping he would find treasure for them, and set before him the bits of fish and other dainties. But the dog, being afraid of the cruel pair, would neither eat nor move. Then they dragged him out of doors, taking a spade and hoe with them. No sooner had the dog got near a pine tree growing in the garden than he began to paw and scratch the ground, as if a mighty treasure lay beneath. When the greedy old man struck his hoe, he found a dead kitten. Furious at the dog, the old woman beat the dog to death and buried its body under the pine tree. When the owner of the dog heard of the death of his pet, he mourned for him. He set a tomb for his dog under the pine tree. That night, the spirit of the dog appeared to him in his dream and asked him to cut down the pine tree and make a mortar for his rice pastry and a meal for his bean sauce. The next morning, the old man did the same. On the New Year Eve, he wished to make some rice pastry. When he put the boiled rice into the mortar, suddenly the mass turned into a heap of gold coins. When the old woman took the handmill and began to grind the bean sauce, the gold dropped like rain. When the envious neighbors came to know about it, borrowed the mortar and the magic meal. When they filled one with the boiled rice and other with the bean to grind them, the pastry and sauce turned into a foul mass of worms. In anger, they chopped the meal into pieces to use a firewood. This is the end of the part 1. In our next class, we will read the part 2. So you can see here my mind map, how beautifully and sequence wise it is been kept. So you can also prepare it for the part 2. In our next class, we will explain the second part and you can prepare the mind map for this. So I hope that you have understood it. So thank you very much.